Hello and good evening. How's everyone doing tonight? So, if you notice around the edge of the screen, there's different information if you've been to one of these broadcasts before. You've seen the island of Peen and the villagers we have there. Tonight we're still on Peen, starting out. However, my plan is to spend a good chunk of tonight's stream looking at the southern hemisphere island of Kessel that I am running off of my my son's Switch Lite. And I mentioned already that because it's on a Switch Lite, I don't have a way to output the video to the stream, so I don't have a way to directly go to the island. You know, I can't put it as part of the stream, but and because we only have one license for the game, I can't launch the game on one device and travel to it from another, because I would have to buy a second copy of the game. We didn't do that, so what I can do, however, is I've just set Kessel up just earlier today as a dream address, and so I can go as a dream over to Kessel and check it out. Now, I can say ahead of time that it's still early in the development of the island, and we only have one bridge up right now with the second under construction. So we'll only be able to get to about a little under half the island with the existing bridges as they are. And I also just moved my house. I can show you where I did have it, but we can't get to where it is now because at the moment, because I haven't had enough time to build bridges and ramps, interesting. Take things too seriously. Sure. So serious you are. Yeah, so what did I get from Gullivar here? Oh, the pirate wall. Okay, cool. Of course, I went diving the other day with Gullivar. Picked up a few things I gotta turn into the museum too, so yeah, because it's still early, there's a bunch of the island we can't see, but working on it. So I plan to make some updates and changes pretty soon. Actually, since I haven't logged in today, obviously, since we just saw Isabel's announcements, I want to talk to Label, because I happen to be wearing an all Label outfit, except shoes. But I've got the Label hat, coat, socks, and skirt. I'm on vacation. Okay. Cool. Alright, I'll check that out in just a second. Let me turn these little things in here. So yeah, we're gonna head over to the Dream of Kessel here in just a minute. I just figured I'd talk to Label while she's still around. I think she goes away at 10, so. So on that Kessel Island, Southern Hemisphere Island, that we're gonna go visit, I've gotten Able Sisters is under construction, isn't built yet. The museum is built out. Nook and Crannies is the small version of the store, but it is the store. Resident Services just built. And what else? We have 5 villagers total. So we've gotten the first 2 you always start with, and then the chunk of 3 that you get when you do an expansion. And the campsite has just arrived, so that's also brand new. So a lot of things are brand new, just under development. But that's the way we'll be able to take a look at it. So I figured it was a good day to do that. The last time we went over and looked at it on the stream, it was just after it opened, and there was literally nothing. I mean, it was, you know, a tent for resident services and a tent for my house, and the 2 first residents, you know, they moved themselves into a house pretty quickly. But I mean, other than that, there was nothing. So there's be some good improvements this time, and there'll be some good improvements next time, because there's stuff under construction tonight and will be under construction in the next week. So yeah, we're getting that island underway. Let me go do the outfit for label. Then we'll head off to the dream. Hey, Miss Not So Serious. Ha ha. You're not gonna let me through, are you? There you go. Thank you. Nothing says vacation like a top coat. I'm not sure about that, but alright. Alright, let's see. I have some thoughts on vacation outfits. Actually, the best is my wand outfits, but wand outfits are kind of locked away, so Bold Aloha, maybe. That's pretty vacation. And obviously some shorts of some kind. Yeah. Nope. Ooh, nothing says vacation like purple shorts. Alright, and we need a hat for her to accept the outfit. So, there you go. Official label hat. It's got to score some points, right? And a good vacation outfit actually would be no shoes at all, but she will not give credit if there's no shoes. Ocean blue looks pretty good for vacation. Okay, that's good. Oh, you may have noticed as I was running around the island, I put up a few fall decorations that I just happened to have picked up while traveling. So, this mushroom table here. Don't you know? Single player hide and seek and you won. Wow. Alright then. Thank you. Sure, you got it. Oh, alright. Oh, finally! LaBelle shoes! Now I literally have the whole outfit. Head to toe, top to bottom. Super. Cool. Alright, I like it. Let's see what these dudes look like, huh? LaBelle pumps. Wow. Alright. Not a fan of that type of shoe, but hey. I'm a fan of the designer. Alright. Let's go take a nap and check out Kessel. So, I did put the dream address out there. If you want to take a look at it, feel free. You know, we're going to take a look at it here. It's Kessel is not anything particularly special at the time. You know, it's still very much under construction, very much work in progress. So, you know, Peen, I kind of feel Peen is a relatively complete island. I'm not making big changes to Peen. But Kessel is going to be undergoing changes quite a bit still, so you know, if you want to kind of see, you know, in progress islands kind of thing, you know, do feel free to do that. And what's fun is, at least so far, I've gotten totally different villagers. I mentioned, I think, last time that I went to a random island, or whatever they're called. You know, a ticket, mile ticket. And I found Bianca, and she was the third person to move in, but but Tom moved in 3 people at the same time. She was just the first of those 3. The other 2, I tried to go to another mystery island, and there was no one there. So Clay and Celia just were random, like Snake and Tammy. So Bianca's really the only one I've kind of intentionally, picked and asked to be there. So I'm hoping, I kind of like that process of selecting, villagers. So I'm hoping to be able to do that for, the next couple. We have the campsite up now, so that'll start. Thank you, Luna. Alright, so in honor of starting this island in the dead of winter with snow, I gathered enough snowflakes to make one frozen tree. So I put it out near the plaza. When snow was on the ground, it looked great. Now it kind of looks silly. I don't know. I may redecorate it and save it for, when winter comes back. I haven't decided yet. But obviously, plaza's here. Native fruits cherry. Over here, and we're not be able to get to it because the bridge to it is under construction at the moment. But that's obviously where the camping spot went. And that's also, I've made it a bamboo island. You can see on the map, it's a little separate island in the middle of some rivers. So one of the second island I went to that didn't have the camper, that was the bamboo island. So I picked up bamboo from there and have been growing it on this little island here. So it's coming along. It's going to be kind of a bamboo forest camping island that's separated out from the rest of the place. So, and there's one villager's house we won't be able to get to because we can't pole vault, and that is that one over there, which I believe, I'll just check real quick, I think it's Celia. Yeah, Celia. Yeah, so her house we're not going to be able to get to, and of course my house, I just moved it just today up there, and so it's going to be a couple of weeks before I can get the ramps necessary to access it without ladders. So, but it's coming along. I've got a couple other bridges I probably want to put in first, and then we'll start doing ramps. Because my house is the only place that needs a ramp. Right now, everything else is down on first level, and probably all the rest of the residents will probably be on level 1. I don't think I'm going to put any other residents on level 2 or 3. Not for sure, but I think that's kind of the direction I'm leaning. But we can go over and visit Bianca and Clay's house. And of course, Tammy and Snake are also available to take a look at. So yeah, the native fruit we have is cherry. The native flower is tulip. And I thought it was interesting, there were 0 tulips on the first level. All of the tulips on the whole island were on levels 2 and 3. So I'm kind of keeping it that way. I'm going to do, I'm going to work on doing hybrid flowers. Since I was pretty successful with that on Peen, I figured I'd do it again here. If you remember, this is where my house was, and I left my turnips here. Just since I'm not sharing the island with anyone, I don't have to worry about keeping them indoors, so they're just hanging out here on the beach, and I need to find a place to sell them, so I'll work on that. This is right now where I'm dropping extra DIYs. I mean, I've just started out, barely have anything, and I still have duplicates, you know? Clay's a funny looking painted hamster of some kind. He's very interesting. Yeah, so I have these setups here trying to get pink flowers, basically. These are all basically here to get pinks. Here's a chance to get purple roses. I don't think white and white tulips do anything. This is kind of what I did on P when I started out. Before I could do sidewalks, I made like sidewalk edges, you know? So that's kind of what's going on here. I need to finish planting though. I just said that I kept tulips off of the first level, but this was before I really made that determination. I had planted a few tulips over here. I need to move them because I kind of like this idea that they're restricted to levels 2 and 3 just from design purposes. I thought I could get past that plant. That's weird. From the other way it kind of was sticky. I don't know. Objects are weird sometimes. Can that move? No. Can I move it anyway? It's a dream. It doesn't matter, right? I don't know. Yeah. So, the museum already has the art gallery. It's already expanded, which is great. I've gotten, I think, 2 pieces of art from Red. The other day he came to the island and he had 3 of 4 of his art pieces were real. And I was like, oh my gosh. I'm so sad that I am I'm forced to only buy 1. Because 3 of the 4 are real. It's like, alright, well I guess I'll just get the, I don't know, coolest looking one. So that should give 2 pieces of art in here. Here, this one. I got it. It was huge. I was like, well, it's kind of a notable piece, you know. So worthy painting, worthy. French Revolution, something, right? Liberty Leading the People by Delacroix. Yep, romantic artist, French Revolution. Yep. It's not Joan of Arc. No, Joan of Arc was way early. Not French Revolution. But there you go. Marianne. And then of course the first piece I got, which was this one, the dynamic painting. It's kind of small, but it's cool. I'm not sure why it's 36 views. It looks like 1 view to me, but maybe we have 1 painting out of the... Oh, there's another one. Oh, I guess we had 3 then. Forgot about this one. Twinkling painting. Of course, that's Starry Night by... Picasso? Van Gogh. Shoot. Very classic. I do like this one. Now the artist thought it was a failure, but I don't know. It's kind of cool. Tower's a little weird, but you know the Starry Night part's pretty cool. Let's see, fossils are underway. You know, it's slow going. I mean, I bring them 5 fossils a day, and usually 2 of them are new, and 3 of them are copies. So I wish the ratios were a little bit better, but we're getting a good number of fish in here. You know, not a whole lot of empty space. This one's empty. I don't remember what's in there. I'll have to go to the museum on Peen and remind myself. These are some of the river guys. I've got several of them. Not all of them yet. Of course, I don't think they're all available yet because of the time of year it is for me here in the southern hemisphere. Yeah, we got a couple of these big guys here. That mahi is pretty cool looking. The marlin, the big boy tuna, the sardines, and the big old sunfish. Man, that thing's ridiculous looking. Down in the depths, man, we got the old football fish, which is pretty cool looking, and the oarfish, which is bizarre looking. I mean, I guess they both look a little weird, but when I caught the football fish, I thought there was like a glitch or something because there was this big blinking light. It's like, what is that? Nope, that's just normal. It's part of the football fish. I don't have a whole lot of things in here yet, but I do have the sea butterflies, which are cute. And the old Napoleon fish. Big giant head. Don't have any of the sharks yet, but got that snapper. Oh, the starfish. That's cool. Yep, the flounder and the dab. Both in there. And the ray. Yeah. The ray's pretty cool. The guy's sucking face with the glass. Hello, Mr. Ray. Got the spider up there on the wasp nest. That's kind of cool. The old bagworm. There's the other spider. We don't have any of the hard insects, you know, the ones that attack you. We don't have any of those yet, so I haven't seen a tarantula yet. They're in season apparently, so gotta watch out for them. Pretty decent number of butterflies. Don't have all of them yet, but oh, and the koi in the pond there. That's cool. Cool. That's basically the museum. There's only one completed fossil, so in the fossils area it's still just so incomplete, you know. Partials pretty much everywhere, so still working on that, of course. Alright, here's our one existing bridge. Obviously the first bridge we did. Oh, I got some bells. I gotta go pluck these bells. I forgot about those, I guess. To go do that. I got oranges and apples over here. Then I have pears and peaches on the other side. And over here, that's Clay's house. Here's Bianca. I kind of, she's the same personality type as Peggy from Peen, so it's kind of fun getting to know her, because it's pretty much the same type, but it's just like little differences. Alright, so that's Clay's house. We already saw Clay. This is Bianca's house, and we just ran into Bianca. And then, like I mentioned, this is Cecil's house, just over here. That we can't get to at the moment. Now, next time we do a dream upload, I'll have bridges and stuff in place. We'll be able to get to more things, but that's what we can get to now. So, obviously, here's the other side of the bamboo island. Hello again, Clay. And of course, I have not taken the time to completely weed this area yet. So it's still on my, list of things to do. Just haven't done it yet. It's one of those. Do you want to spend, X number of hours just hitting the Y button? Moving 1 inch, hitting the Y button, moving 1 inch, like So, I clean up specific areas, like, for example, immediate area around these houses are cleaned up, and then, you go just outside the immediate area and there's still weeds, or the immediate area around these fruit trees that I planted, that's all clear as well, right? Immediate area around the bridge is cleared out, so those kind of immediate areas are clear. So of course here's Abel's, or where Abel's is going to be, and where Nook's is, there's just a little bit of space around the side, so you can still run around the side. I'm not sure I'm going to allow that, though. I think I'm going to put bushes. Probably this whole area back here. I think. Because there's not much space back there anyway. And I also plan to put music players at everyone's house. Give everyone a little theme song. Right now, I think Snake is the only one that has a player outside their house. I just need to take the time to buy the additional players. I guess they're thinking about pathing, I think what I'm going to do is have a path that goes kind of like this. I'll have to chop that tree down. Comes over here and hits both these shops, right? But then probably a path that comes out of the middle of them, I think. Maybe not, because I don't want to. I want to go straight and go off the side. So it's going to be just a little off center. So maybe something like this. Have a little path that comes down here to hit the museum. And then some kind of connector that goes over here to Tammy's house. And then probably a rather long, thin connector that'll run over here to about here, and then up to Snake's house. Alright, that's kind of the plan for pathing. Then over on the where the other guys are, we'll have something similar. I need to start outlining these in flowers, is what I'm saying. Basically. Oh, hey Snake, how are you doing? Bunny Ip or Bling Yip, something like that. Just a couple hundred burpees, sure, yeah, alright. Yeah, so path to probably extend up this way and run along the edge of the trees here. Something like that, and then we'll hit this house. Come over this way. Probably lose this tree. Around the lake and over to Clay's house. Now, one thing I'm not going to do to try to spread the island out, I'm not going to put a bridge here. Right? So if you want to go from Clay's house to Celia's house, you're actually going to have to go quite a ways. You'll have to go all the way around, right? Or pole vault, but that'll be my design, intended design. You know, that's what I'm thinking in my head that I'll like at first. Maybe I'll end up not liking it, I don't know. We'll see. That's what I'm thinking about right now, so. And of course, I mentioned my house is, you know, not only across the river, but up on level 3. So it's again, it's nothing particularly special at the moment anyway. I'm just now expanding it tomorrow into the second room, so you know, it's still got a ways to go before it's really a solid house anyway. So yeah, I mean, by the first part of the path, the plan is to put out flowers. So yeah, we'll get that cooking pretty soon, and then I'll start working as soon as we get a visitor or something. You know, we'll start doing the star rating thing, and once that starts, then we'll be working on getting at least 3 stars. Shouldn't be too tough, right? Of course, the flag I borrowed from Peen. Since I'd already designed it, I just imported it rather than redesigning it. Simple. Fits my phone case. But yeah, that is my Southern Hemisphere island as it stands now. So again, all early in development, all still, you know, really rough, obviously. So, you know, but it's a work in progress. I'm having a lot of fun with it. So, you know, there's not huge differences in what you can do as the resident rep compared to just a second or third player. But there are enough things that I'm like, wow, it really is very different playing as the primary character who's the resident representative for the island. Oh, I wonder what that fish is. A small one right in the mouth of the river. Oh, I don't see a lot of those. Huh. Well, I mean, I can't catch it, so it doesn't matter. It's not an option. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. And, you know, excited to see what's going to come of it in the future. I think I need to decide where I want to put cherry trees. And I think what I'm going to do is actually get rid of all trees on this main section. You know, the part where the shops and resident services and two of the houses and the museum, you know, bordered by the river, right? So that primary area probably be treeless. Probably use it just for flowers, I imagine. And I may even end up moving maybe Timmy and Snake. I haven't really decided. I kind of want to figure out where I want the other 5 villagers to go first, and then decide if I want to move those 2 and where. So still to be determined, but it's kind of on the edge of my mind on that one, on possibly doing something like that. Well, that's basically what I wanted to see with Kessel, so that's gonna be it. Oh, I could talk to Tammy. I didn't see Celia, the eagle. She might be trapped over on her section of the island that I can't get to. And I don't see me, my character, so I guess he might be trapped near his house. Maybe, so. But we ran into everyone else, so. Alright. Let's wake on up. Alright, well, I'll tell you what, that was all that I had planned for tonight's stream. And I don't really have anything else particular that I need to do around the island. So I think that's going to be it for tonight. We'll be back, not tomorrow night. Tomorrow's Thursday. No stream on Thursday night. We will be back on Friday with a Star Wars story mode operation. And I do have shifts this weekend, so there will be no stream Saturday or Sunday, and Monday again with a story mode operation for Star Wars. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. We will see you guys next time. Good night for now. Hope you enjoyed the tour of Kessel.